Our forecast for next week. Let's take a look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to the hourly time frame. I'm going to clean it up, take all of our indicators off. Don't need those. All it really is a breakout box. So think orb and a moving average cloud. Just makes it a little bit thicker. That's all. I'm going to make sure it's all saved. I try to keep my P&L things on here. This was an SMT divergence. This is a little trend line we don't need. Any of that stuff we don't need. Overall, if I go to the regular trading hours, this is still an ugly market. Tomorrow is the last day of October. We have moved, I think, 130% outside of the regular monthly trading range, which is not very common, hence the reason we got this nice pullback today. But even with the retracement back up 250 pips by 4 o'clock p.m. today, we still have a ton of money down to the downside, a lot of space. So to give you an idea, that's 450 points for one imbalance, 725 points to another. We still technically left liquidity behind here. This is our September 50%. It's kind of exactly where we tapped in when we had that nice tank. And if I go to extended trading hours and go to the 4 hour, you can kind of see that super clearly. We again had this level marked up before this move happened. We knew where that next target was. Even though the market tanked out of nowhere, it's still cool to be able to see where that tank may stop. And we did. We came like perfectly, almost in that 50% by a tick. Very, very impressive. Next week was super smooth and clean. And now here's where we're sitting. So major imbalance still left behind here. Minor one just got hit and wicked through. And now forward time frame, this is where we're sitting. So just for conversation purposes, I'm going to go ahead and remove the yesterday's highs and lows and pre-market highs and lows. This is no longer relevant because we've mitigated that gap. That gap is now gone. But what? Market opens. We've got 24 hours left of trading for the end of the month. And on the monthly time frame, if we take a look at what we're seeing, 1 month, September closed with nearly no wick to the upside. Nearly no wick for the monthly time frame at least, right? So are we going to be able to come down enough? Remember, we said that was 750 points in a day. Maybe not. We did it that one Friday, right? We already did it one Friday inside of this month. It could happen again for sure. But even if we don't come down on this level, I would anticipate that next month forms a wick, which means we're getting above all-time highs, which is the 26,439. Get it back above this to form the wick. And then I would be looking to potentially see if we can kind of fill or mitigate that. Otherwise, we're still just steaming up. Everything is still a buyer's market. We are definitely in an uptrend, no way around that. And depending on how this candle closes, it's going to determine how much of a more imbalance we leave behind. So onto the weekly time frames. Let's clean this up a little bit. We do have a sizable wick on the top and not much on the bottom. So nice wick on the top, not much there on the bottom, and you'll notice that's where this gap is sitting. So even if we don't hit it tomorrow, I'd like to see what happens next week to see if we trade back in. This is 50% of the October's trading range. In a perfect world, I'd like those 1,200 points. But how and when and if we get it, that's going to be the question. So overall, market is still trending up. No way around that. We don't have any reason unless we start making, let's go to the daily. Unless we start making new lows, which we're not. We'd almost, the lows are way down here. They're just very far. We stayed inside of this huge 1,200 point range for a good 2 weeks almost. We broke above it. So we don't have any new lows to kind of come take out to decide that we're now officially bearish. Even down to the 4 hour time frame, we're all the way on the 4 hour. We've taken this low. If we break back below, we might be coming down into here and of course lower, but this wasn't a sustainable kind of substantial low, if you will. This was just really flattened out. This wasn't a really V-shaped, hard rejection off area. There's definitely some accumulation, some consolidation here. And we did take that. We did close below with aggressiveness, pushed all the way back up, maybe fill this imbalance and come down. So I don't have my same annotate on. Oh, where's it at? Let's do this. Maybe come all the way into here. Fill this little bit of an imbalance that we have. That's a funky weird before we come down. But this is still, no matter where we look, no matter what day of the week this happens on, this is still going to be our decision-making point. It's going to be our question mark. Oh, this is going to be fun to delete. delete all of that one at a time. I don't know how to do it, sir. Main areas away. Oh, what did I do? Okay, I'll figure out how to delete that. I don't use that tool too often. But either way, once we get back above this point, this is going to be our major decision-making point. If we continue to push back up, obviously the 26,300s, 26,290s area, we'll just keep wicking. We clearly have a downside target that is beautiful. And then, of course, another one for the October mid, which is all the way over here. So we'll see. But that's my forecast for next week. We'll see kind of what price action we get. If we fail to stay above here, we're looking to come down into this area. And then, of course, down into 25,230s. If we stay above, we're looking for those all-time high scalps to the upside, all-time high scalp to the upside. And it's never an easy market to be trading, but it's the market we're in. So if this content is helpful for you, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're looking at any prop firms, check out our link tree. I know we use code 6FTC for Apex, Take Profit Trader. We have a couple of different codes for funding ticks and a few of the other ones as well. So definitely check it out. It's just a small way to support our channel and everything that we're doing to kind of build a community of automation and hands-free income and just a community of people who can actually talk, not just stream in on some YouTube, but give insight and contribute and to participate with the other people in the market, because that's what it's really about, right? It's sometimes very lonely to be a trader. It's a great field. It's a great industry. I love this industry, but it can also be lonely. So to have other people you can kind of actually talk to and hang out with while you're trading, now that's the community that we're looking to build, and we're doing a pretty good job of so far. There's some incredible people in there, and I just want to give a huge shout out to each and every person in our Discord. I hope you guys all have a beautiful weekend. Take care. God bless, and I will see you on the charts next week.